Omen. I think Junifer does usually just play that Omen when she is subbing in for her team. It's happened before. We'll see exactly how that works out. They're going to get into game immediately, though, here. Teams are looking for picks, it looks like, to begin with. Trying to push forward here, try and find something. One was found out, but not quite finding the shots onto them. No damage going to be traded out from either team. And they're going to slowly push forward into their positions now. It looks like they might head towards A, but they're just playing for picks now, man. I love Fwogs. Just trying to get some space available for them. But Built Butter is already pushing forward. Diana here going to turn around the corner. Lynn's going to take her down for her troubles, though. And now that's all... when you play that aggressively immediately and get shut down like that, it's such a harsh blow because now they have to defend with 4 members. And they're deciding to go towards A here. Ellie Twix just trying to find out one, but KP's going to take that one down. Clefairy takes down Laurie from mid there. And now they have control of the site. KP's trapped in the corner, takes down one though. Almost takes down the second, but has to reload. Junifer's going to finish that one off. And now they have control of the site, but they're not quite sure where the rest of the Built Butter members are. So the sentry comes out. Flowerful not going to quite find anything there. And oh, yeah. Ko's going to take that one down now. And Panini by herself. Should I find anything? Has to wait out that recon dart. And I think it's pretty much over, especially since Man I Love Fwogs are rotating
30
towards A.
seconds left.
Something that I just love about MILF as a team, they're really always trying to innovate. Their icebox originally about 2 months ago was so much faster, but now you see them even from pistol round, defaulting, waiting for that pick outside of A, working the B site, finding frags, and then willing to move. They really are innovating this map and reinventing themselves constantly. The first pick comes through, but nothing else gonna come of it. And man, I love Frogs from the jump, looking so clean for this first map or the first round.
Yeah, absolutely. It was great from them to get that the first couple picks, and they did as well as they could to try and keep the site held down their KP. But when you're stuck in a corner and you're getting pushed both from main and from mid, it's difficult to hold your ground. They managed to get 3 picks on their way out, but Man I Love Fwogs are going to take that one pretty convincingly, and they're going to buy up into this round with all of those Spectres. The Spectre has been touted kind of as an OP weapon now coming into this one. Some people pick it over rifles now. It's an interesting one, but it's definitely better than, well, pistols. So they're going to push forward through mid here. Lynn playing very aggressively to try and get some map control on their side. It's a difficult play coming through mid on the attacker's side, and that's why the rest of the team is going to back out and leave Lynn by herself there. Slow play, calculated. Look at that. They've kind of somehow baited all of the defensive team over towards B now. They've used their utility over there, and they're going to rotate towards A now. And Lynn is just holding down that mid position to make sure nobody rotates through the back side of her team. So they have the control. Out comes the utility to try and get them, well, any space they can. I think Built Butter are playing a very aggressive style to try and make sure that they can get as much economy out. Obviously you don't want to win this round. You want to get as much weapons out of the hands of the other team as you can. Here comes KP, going to get picked off pretty immediately. Straight up headshot from Lynn there is going to finish the job. And now everybody's a little bit, taking a little bit of pause coming through into this one because they know that Lynn is waiting for them to shark in the water.
So clean. The fake over towards B. I like what Built Butter is doing, playing together here. The first pick not going to be found as Lynn will take it in mid. Sneaking away now to regroup with the rest of the troops over on the A site. And that round finished as quickly as it started. MILF cleanly walking in towards the site. And Built Butter, they've got some room here for some exits. If Panini can sneak it to Bolt, shutting that down before it can begin. And everybody will fall, but a couple exits come out. Gonna die to the spike as well to get that extra money. And that's just 2 very clean rounds already from Fwogs. They're doing such an excellent job of playing Built Butter in the palm of their hands. And now they've got to figure out how they can bring this one back, how to get this butter back to room temperature, because right now, Twiggy, it's starting to melt.
Yeah, it absolutely is, but hopefully that glass cannon operator from Diana there will help keep it, put it back in the fridge, get it nice and firm again. I hate that. Let's stop with that one. I don't like that. That feels weird. But Diana going to try and find a pick here with the operator. Doesn't find anything. Oh, sees one. Oh, not quite finding the shot. Going to completely dodge that one there. And they're going to push forward here. Diana's going to take down the owl, but not without getting caught herself by it. And now she has to back up and wait. The rest of the team is going to rotate towards here. But Fwogs have done well to take the map control they need to get, you know, put some pressure on the Built Butter team. And Diana with the flick onto Lin there. Brilliant to find that pick before she gets picked off. Wasn't aiming there, but does manage to get it. And now they're going to run all the way to B here. It looks like they're going to meet some resistance before they even get there.
That pick has to be found. A little rough at the start, but clean flick down towards the bottom of pipe to finally pick it up. And that really sets the round up as KP will find a little bit of a lurk there, shutting it down early. The trade comes through, though, and now the site just barely being set up upon. They've got a little bit of a post plant, but it's being shut down rather quickly as Built Butter going to push through. They've got a little bit of util to work with as well, and 2 stuck in the corner here at yellow. No one on the spike yet, so there is time. The swing comes through. They just got to find this Omen who's all alone, and they're easily going to pick it up as Built Butter now will put themselves on the board. Playing so well together now. They're back to with that cohesive retake, playing as a full team. Even if they get faked now, the whole team set up ready to retake wherever they need to, committing a lot less heavily here. And as long as they can keep that up, whatever MILF throws at them, they should be able to handle.
Absolutely. I mean, that was great from them managing to get those picks, take the retake slowly and take their time with it. Only one pick getting taken down is a good outcome for them. But, you know, Fwogs did what they wanted to. They got what they came for, and they're going to come out with rifles into this round, but not able to take anything away from the Built Butter team, who have kept that operator. And now, you know, with the armor as well, they're going to be able to try and do a lot more in this one. The Owl is going to catch out Laurie there, sat on top of the box, but they're going to back up and not take advantage of that. I'm going to play it slowly once again. It is difficult to, you know, either you play Icebox quickly or you play it slowly. There's really no in between. Oh, KB tries to get a pick over at mid there, but immediately gets headshot for a shovels and has to back up with the heal. And that's going to take away all that armor, and that's really unfortunate because you know, when you've lost some health on the Sage there, somebody who's going to try and keep the rest of your team alive, it's going to be difficult to stay competitive in this round. But they're playing it so slowly once again. They're looking for picks. I think this is really the Man I Love Fwogs trademark as they look for picks here, but they're not going to find anything. They're going to back up once again. They got 50 seconds left. They're going to have to make a decision soon. Oh, Diana trying to get that pick through mid there, but just misses to the right shoulder. Laurie's going to find one there. Diana's going to find Ellie. They push forward. Oh,
with 3 bullets.
Oh, no. Oh, Juna's going to take down Laurie now, but the damage has been done.
30 seconds left.
They took so long to try to default that, bait out that utility. And though Built Butter used so much utility at the start of the round, they prevented any control gained. Laurie playing so risky up on that box, but it absolutely works in her favor. Diana now has the spot. The shot not going to come through. Potential to move away. The second shot not found either, but it will connect for Junifor. So now find their way to the site. Clefairy cleans it up for a second, and now they've got room and a bomb plant. Both going to head towards B main. The retake, tons of health. Not sure if they've got utility, though. That Viper wall's already down to A, so they don't have that, and that's guaranteed. The ult will get information. They know one's the Snowman. The peek through from the Viper, not going to quite find anything just yet. They know that both are B main, but now they're trying to get onto that spike. Clefairy will go down. The blind finds one and finds both, but the shot's not quite there for Junifor. Has to find a 4K to win this round. The shots, they come through, and it's cleaned up very nicely from Junifor, who manages to also save the op. A clean round.
There it is, the manager coming through in this one. She has played for the team before, but stepped back into the managerial role after the signing of a new controller player. But stepping back into it is absolutely taking the role in her reins. Gets 5-2 already in this one and completely closing out that round. Absolutely no shot for Built Butter to get back into this one when Juna's around. Absolutely beautiful. Gonna be able to buy up into this round now, Man I Love Fwogs, and they've got that round advantage. They're looking pretty steady coming into this one. Lin has that operator in her hands now and takes that headshot onto Laurie. A brilliant little peek over there is going to stop anyone from getting through mid. Absolutely no chance of beating Lin there. But they're slowing it down. They're going to look for anything towards A. They're playing it so slowly and just waiting for picks to come through. KP's going to res Laurie there, and the knife's coming through from Diana. Not going to find anything. But now they need to play this a little more aggressively, so they're going to decide now's our time to go A. Here comes the lockdown from Flowerful to try and keep them out of it. Will it come out now? It's coming out soon. Lynn's taken out the knives, and she's going to push forward now and try and get anything, but they're just looking for picks. Once again, they're waiting. They're taking their time, taking it slowly. Lynn's going to find one, though, there. Laurie once again taken down by Lynn with the knives this time. Here comes the Hunter's Fury to try and keep them out of it, and Diana's going to push forward but not find anything with the knives. Going to take him down with the Hunter's Fury, and now KP's found one, but that's not enough. They've already got control of the site. Powerful takes down Clefairy as well, but there. Oh, ouch. That's a brilliant lockdown. Finds two, and it's just... Stop. Oh, finds three, actually. Everybody. Oh, and turning around the corner. Oh, no, Lynn. Oh, no. But Junifor, once again, in a position where she can take this one back, but it's so difficult. The blind coming through is actually going to find KP there. Being protected by teammates. The picks trying to come through. Nope, absolutely not. Junifor is not going to be able to get back into that one, and that's a brilliant lockdown. I mean, sometimes the strat is to push into the lockdown and try and just get all the picks before they take you out, but that time it really didn't work.
Can I get this?
That's a great counterplay there. Because Man, I Love Frogs, they do a great job of analyzing the fact that they've got both that Raze and that Sage in mid as they just rezzed. They know they saw the Jet there as well. They use that information to bring themselves into A site. But such a good job from the Killjoy of Built Butter to sit there and wait with that lockdown, not to use it early, but to wait for the retake, which ends up disabling everybody towards the site. And it gives them that free retake to get all the way in, and it's not even a challenge when you've got that util to use for it.
Yeah, great from them. And now Man, I Love Fwogs are sat back here with the eco round, and the operator has swapped back into the hands of the Jet player of Built Butter now, and well, I mean, they're playing it as slowly as they can. There's not much you can do, especially on a map this wide and open when you're playing with the lower economy. Oh, a nice headshot from KP, but it's through a wall, so it's not going to find the pick yet. Clefairy's going to back all the way up there, but very low on HP. That's going to make it very difficult. The wall goes down, and Ellie Twixes is caught a deer in the headlights by Flowerful there. That's going to be difficult to take any control of this one as Junifor pushes forward. The smokes have come out to give her a little bit of control there, but you know, Panini is waiting, just waiting for something to come through there, and Flowerful is already on the off angle, taking down Junifor, and now it's 3v5. And they can't push into this one so easily, especially with Clefairy over on about 10 HP there. Panini's going to take one, but Lynn with the immediate headshot rebuttal comes through there. KP's going to take down Lynn now, though, and it's Clefairy with 6 HP running away. It's I mean, you know, the odds not in her favor.
Not at all. Can't even come up with the first. And those are just clean trades across the board there. Just absolutely backing each other up. A clean job from Built Butter. I mean, there's nothing you can really say there. This is just good teamwork. They play it perfectly. They read the play effectively. And they're set up and ready to go before they can even really get onto the site. Already there with the util down, preventing any hope of that play. And now you see Man, I Love Frogs kind of go back to the drawing board here. They had that control of pace and now they've lost it. Now as we head into a gun round, they've got to figure out what they're going to do here. If they're going to play quicker once more, if they're going to go back to that default heavy strat that was working for them, because now you know that Built Butter is really reading that. They're predicting it, and they're able to set up effectively and prevent that early aggression.
Built Butter have set down that Viper's pit over towards A here to stop them from pushing through that choke, but you know, you can see over it, they're still taking their chances as they push forward and take positions over on A here, and maybe they're not expecting this Built Butter, but Flowerful's going to stop Ellie from coming around this corner here. Just take that damage down, but she's going to heal herself up. Oh, having to back up through that, oh no. Yeah, through that Nano Swarm, it's going to push her out of her position. Now it's all, I mean, it's slowed down to a point of absolutely no coming back for Man, I Love Fwogs. They're going to have to bring something out if they want to make this round happen. Either back up or use some ults coming into this one. A lockdown could prove invaluable, and there comes the lockdown. They're not pushing with it just yet. They're waiting for everybody to back up. But Panini's going to play this one aggressively, find one pick onto Ellie before having to run away. She's going to be caught by this one for sure, but everybody can come back in now and try and keep her alive. KP's also got caught by that one, and now Laurie finding the showstopper pick onto Lynn, but all of the picks are coming out on the side of Man, I Love Fwogs. It's a 3v2 now. They push forward. They've got that control. Diana and KP trying to take this one back. Diana gets one with the operator, and KP's found that off angle, trying to turn around the corner, finds Clefairy and finds Ko. They've taken back control of that one and got the spike at the same time.
You know, I like the alpha nature of that play. Okay, you set up for it. You have the Viper. You don't want us to aggress quickly. Fine, we'll take it slow. They know for a fact all the info is there. They know that Built Butter is ready for them to play to the A side, and they just take it anyway. They're willing to take up the fight, and I really have to respect that. Even though it doesn't work out, the picks initially coming through with the retake with that much utility already set up, no rotations needed. It's just so hard to push through. And I really have to commend Milf for willingly taking up in arms that fight.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know, sometimes you do have to make that tough decision. Do we push in? Do we not? Diana, I mean, the slow field stops Juniper from being able to get past that op without any troubles. And Laurie's also going to take down Lynn over there towards the right side of A site. And now it's all down to these 3 players. Obviously, it's an eco round. They don't really mind that much that they're losing it so far, but they do need to try and get as many picks as they can because Built Butter have built up so much economy on this one that they need to, you know, be taken down a step. And that's what Fwogs are trying to do, but, you know, your options are limited at this point.
And now they're just kind of stuck under tube. Diana lurking, ready and wait with that operator. Will the chance come to her is the question. Sitting in mid, patiently waiting here. Laurie sneaking behind, tired of waiting. Takes one, but Clefairy quickly trading it out, and now we'll pick up a Vandal. Stuck towards the mid side still, though, just trying to find some more guns if they can. Clefairy a second! The dash is through. KP finds both through tube. That was looking a little bit scary from Clefairy. At the very least, she manages to find 2, but can't get much done past that. And now they've got to kind of bring themselves back in this gun round. Man, I Love Frogs were looking very good for these first 4 rounds, but now, absolutely being read like a book from Built Butter. It's story time for them, and it's up to Milf to rewrite that book.
I love that. Scary Clefairy. That's nice. It sounds like a children's book. I don't know if you had it in the US, but Hercules Morse as big as a horse. It's a dog about a book about dogs. Anyway, they push through.
I love Brits.
Thanks. They push through here, and they're going to try and find anything they can. They brought up into this round now. Men are Fwogs. They need to retake control because you would consider Icebox an attacker-sided map. Maybe they don't have the comp that Built Butter do in taking aggression, but they do need to find as many rounds as they can in this half. And when they play it so slowly, it is difficult to get anything out of that one. The pressure is being put on from all sides, and both lockdowns come out at the same time. That's going to try and just push everyone away from A. Nobody's allowed in here. You know what? If we can't come here, then you can't get in here either. Get out. Go on. Go away. Panini's going to find a little cubby in the corner, but everybody on the side of Men I Love Fwog is going to have to back all the way up. Looking for picks in the middle position there. Not going to find anything, but Lynn's going to push through here, try and... Oh, there we go. A little bit of info. Spots out KP. Oh, tries to predict where she goes and does find some shots onto her there, but she's going to heal that up. Straight to the smoke, not finding anything. Diana trying to get one pick through the smoke, but doesn't find that one either. And Panini's in the corner, and nobody's seen her there. She gets 2 picks, turns around the corner. Juniper's going to get the trade, but it's not enough now because Laurie's taken down Juniper as well, and the trades don't matter anymore. Ko gets taken down now as well, and it's all over for Man I Love Fwogs, and that's a tough blow.
I had to pinch myself there at the start of the round. I thought maybe I was having some deja vu. Where have we seen that before? Both of these teams sitting there stalling in the A main side with ultimates once again. Both lockdowns go down, and they just completely negate each other, and they just go back to trying to regress that A main side. We've seen Fwogs play that exact play before, and that's exactly how it went the last time as well. They tried their luck again. Instead of sitting at the roulette table going lower, they decided to double up and hopefully make their money back, but it wasn't meant to be. And they were absolutely punished for it, and now they're back to that eco round.
Yeah, and they're trying to play it as aggressively as they can. Lynn's brought out the knives, but that's not going to be a showstopper. It's like rock, paper, scissors. The knives, they just don't beat a rocket launcher. But she might be rezzed here by Ellie, who's, well, trying to break the wall down. Not going to go for the res quite yet. Break that wall and see if anybody's there before you try and make any interesting plays. But they're actually going to back up here and move back towards mid, towards A now. Nobody's quite watching mid here apart from Diana, all the way back over there with that operator, but maybe they can make something happen if they wall themselves through mid towards B once again. Taking, oh no, they're going to wall off B. And Diani's going to take down Ellie now, going for another pick. Finds the head of Co. Forward now, Laurie's, Clefairy's not looking to the side, gets taken down by Laurie, and now it's just Juna in the tunnel. Oh no. Ah, and there comes KP to finish it off.
Just tough. They wall before they have the info to mid, and they absolutely pitched some balls down the plate, and Diana's hitting home runs with that operator. Easily finds 2. The pick comes through B main, and then all alone is the Omen towards the back of Tube. And what are you gonna do? Everybody pushing you, and they take it cleanly. Attack pause now to try to figure out how to bring this one back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're using the new timeout feature here. Lovely. They didn't use it in the last game. They just paused the game. But look at this. I do love the way this looks. It's very it's everything set in stone. But yeah, I mean, I think they do need a tactical pause here. It is a tough blow when you've only got 3 rounds. You know, this many rounds into the first half. As the attackers side on Icebox, you can see everybody coming up with some strats. The coaches coming in, telling them exactly what they should be doing here. And I mean, it's a difficult situation now for Man I Love Fwogs, because this is their last buy-up round in this half. If they lose this one, it's going to be very difficult for them to find another round at all. So this is absolutely essential for them.
No, essential is the perfect word to use here. They could somehow find their way to pick up 2 rounds. Makes things a little bit closer. You know, Icebox, completely depending on your comp, decides if it's going to be an attack-sided or defensive-sided game for you. With this comp, it kind of goes either way for Fwogs. They've been trying to play it more attack-heavy, but it just hasn't worked out in their favor. They've got a chance now to kind of shift things up, but that comp on the other side for Built Butter, with that Raze and that Jet, is very much to the offense.
Oh, and Diana's already taken down one with the knives, and everybody's pushing through, and KP's already rezzed Diana, and everything's going on. But Man I Love Fwogs taking it back. They get those picks. Co getting 3 there, or 2, sorry, to finish that one off. And now it's a 2v2. Somehow, whatever happened, I don't know what happened there from Built Butter. They managed to get those picks, but caught in the crossfire, they were trying to res people up, and it just didn't work out. Now, they've rezzed Lin here, and it's a 3v2 on the side of Man I Love Fwogs. They've completely turned this round on their head. They know the last 2 players are over towards A now, and they do have to really try and take this aggressively if they want to take the A side, take down the turret, push forward. Oh, but Flowerful has already taken down Ellie, and turning around the corner, Panini gets to jump on Lin, takes down 1, and it's just down to this 1v1. Co versus Panini. Here comes the fight. Looking the wrong way, Co doesn't quite find it, turns out. Oh, gets the recon bolt out, trying to look for somebody, knows they've backed up into CT now. Oh, but taking so much damage, it's going to be difficult for them to come back into this one, especially if they back up straight into the crosshair of... Oh no, Co's found it with the 4K in this round against all odds. Absolutely brilliant from Man I Love Fwogs, and Co especially.
Last round before the switch.
We haven't seen all that much so far for big moments, but there's one right there from Co. Absolutely winning that round for Fwogs. Looked a little dangerous, as sometimes, you know, you get timing, you put that crosshair down at the wrong moment, but luckily it was recovered quickly. She found the frag towards CT. And now it's, if they can grab one more round, it kind of makes things a little bit lighter, takes that pressure off. See if they can get it done.
7-5 scoreline, much better than an 8-4 scoreline. That's what they're going for, as Lin takes down Laurie before she can get any shots onto the trade. And oh no, Diana's looking the wrong way when the smoke goes down. Lin finds that pick onto the operator, now going to pick it up for herself. And they've got complete site control in a 5v3. This is going to be so difficult for Built Butter to retake.
Difficult, but not impossible. They do have that utility. They've got some decent positioning here. Just before it gets the info, knows that KP's there. She somehow takes 2 with her, but Lin will find 1 on the other side of things. Can't finish it off, but has the info, knows exactly where Panini is. And she has so much work to be done here. They still have the Hunter's Fury. They still have Kunai on their Jet. This is going to be so difficult for Panini, but she finds the first. Not going to find the second, as Lin comes up huge this round, bringing it right back. And Fwogs, they're coming back alive here just in time, as they'll switch now to a little bit of defense.
Yeah, I mean, wow. I wasn't expecting the scoreline to look like that 2 rounds ago. but somehow they have really brought that one back. And maybe against all odds, they have prepared more for defense than offense on Icebox. It's a rare sight to see that a team does better on defense than offense, but maybe, who knows? Who knows? Maybe that is exactly what they're going to do. Bring it back, win this game. But they need to bring out something special, I think, on this one. They need to get back into this one, and, you know, maybe that tack pause was really great for them. Right after it, they won 2 rounds in a row. Maybe they'll keep that streak up.
You'd certainly have to hope so. Fwogs are a team that really likes to play retake, which might work just perfectly for them here against what is this Built Better comp. Trying to work their way up now. It's going to be Cho. That's so much info off the drone. The plant in the smoke. Can stop it and will do just that. And now the spike in control, but quickly taken back by Diana, who will find the plant as well towards the top of Cargo. No one quite able to get into this retake just yet. Gonna take their time here, regrouping. Disciplined play coming out of Fwogs. Lin tagged up quite heavily by the Frenzy, but does manage to sneak away and gets a heal as well. KP close, finds one with the right click, finishes the job, and now they go all in here. Just pushing it down, and it's all up to Lin. Finds the first, but has to reload, and looking back and forth, playing jump rope between the two, and it's easily cleaned up by KP. And that was a pistol round they so desperately needed to win, Twiggy.
Yeah, caught in a KP and Laurie sandwich. It was kind of difficult for Lin to find anything there, especially with no rounds in the chamber, but, you know, losing the pistol round, not too heavy of a blow. It's annoying, and it's going to be difficult for them to come back into it, but they can definitely do this. They have the quality to come back into this. It's all up to how they play this. You know, they're going to save the economy. Quite common, especially with such a close scoreline, and go for that 3rd round win. But right now, the name of the game, take back those weapons.
Find one. And that's not a great start to trying to take back those weapons. Now they know the push is coming towards B, the execute coming through, and there will be no aggression here. Retake with pistols is so difficult, but they don't really get much of a choice here. Built Butter has kind of solidified themselves on to this site. The spike will go down now. Everybody back towards the B main side, which does give some room for Fwogs to work with right off the bat. But the first step is dealing with a wall. Hard to do with pistols. It takes almost the whole mag to do so. Gotta find a way to get through. Diana not coming up with anything for the first martial shot. Oh, now she will. A trade comes through, but it's the Spectre plays. Oh, that is so beautiful. The satchel. She'll send her into the crosshairs and cleans it up. That is just such an intelligent Raze play. That's something you see in a Flights video. Are you kidding me?
That is, yeah, wow. Oh my god. Absolutely just delivered on a platter to Laurie there, and finishes off Clefairy to a right click to the chest. That's going to leave a mark, and now Built Butter. I mean, they've completely shut them out of that round, and they're actually going to buy up a couple of rifles into this one. They're feeling a bit confident. They can afford to, kind of, with 2,300 in the bank. After buying that rifle, it's a nice thing to have. But Diana's pushed forward with these knives now, going to try and find a pick here, starting off, gets lit up, and Ellie's going to finish her off before anything can be done. Not a single knife sent out. That's a pretty difficult blow. Coming into this round now, 5v4. Clefairy finds another, but it's traded out by Flowerful. They're going to push forward, try and take back control of that weapon. But it's still a 4v3 in the favor of Man I Love Fwogs. Even though they haven't got sight control, they have got the economic advantage. So push through. Panini's going to go for an aggressive play, trying to clear as much space as possible. And KP's going to take down Ellie through the wall there, making it a 3v3. And now they have weapons as well. Juna 4 going to look for this first pick. Finds one onto Panini. Pushes forward here, KP, looking for a second hit, trying to clean up the mess that was left, and finds one. Coming around the back, but, Cove finds her facing the wrong way. It's all down to Flowerful now to defend this spike, and has the utility to do it. Finds one pick. Has to turn back around the corner. Fakes a defuse, and an immediate headshot onto Flowerful. Going to close out that round, but it's not without its casualties.
Finally, the kink in the armor is found for Man I Love Fwogs. They figure it out. They take their time on these retakes. They really allow Built Butter to get set up and then kind of work it back the other way. They start to make things happen. They're slowing down on that retake, and as long as they can keep that consistent, we can't be looking at a different story here. The money's kind of tight here. Lost a lot of utility, a lot of guns in trying to make that retake happen. At least they get the round, though. They do force up here, so once again, still not out of the woods yet. Very much so on the ropes this round. Have to try to find a way to take this one home.
It's going to be difficult. They do have to defend this one with the lower economy, so they're going to have to play it smart. They don't have much utility on them either. We saw only a couple of things on the side of them as they push forward here. Diana's going to be found out by that owl, and they're going to try and retake this one, but the lockdown is keeping them out of it. Co's going to have to back up there, and now they go for the 5v5 retake. This is probably the best chance they have of getting it. I think the lockdown kind of helped them regroup there, and you know, maybe it stops them from getting picked off, but they do retake this 5v5 now, and that's exactly what they want. Diana's posted up in the corner there, looking for that entry. Frag finds one. There we go. Diana finds one, and the spray down onto Clefairy, but Junifor's going to trade it out. Picks up that Phantom for herself. Now Laurie trying to take anything. Oh, there we go. Ellie Twitches gets one onto Laurie. KP's also taken down. It's a 3v. Oh, Flowerful, though, finding 2 picks immediately. It's all down to Ko here, turns around the corner and not going to be found out. Juna forward, Flowerful with a brilliant flank finds those picks. And yeah, I mean, it was looking like a built butt round, but in the end, it is definitely a built butt round.
That mid flank is the difference maker there. Flowerful playing all the way through and absolutely blossoms out of the CT side, comes out of screen, finds everybody, and saves that round from what was looking like a little bit of despair. Built Butter, they are taking it shot for shot, and man, I love Fwogs back on the back foot once again. It was looking good. Hopefully they can keep the mental up, as it's tough to take a loss like that one, especially when you're so close to getting back into the game. The right click is not found. The kills come down B main as well, and now they get to walk into sight. Nothing left to contest against them. They are going to be able to regroup back up. Fwogs all together once more, hopping in unison as they try to play through cargo, but with just pistols against rifles, utility, and a spike that's been down for about 10 seconds now, it's going to make things difficult.
Yep, they do have to retake this one quickly, and oh no, it's not going to happen if Panini finds a spray down onto both Ko and Ellie. Junifor's by herself here and just taken down in the middle of the container by KP there. Oh no. 11-6 to Built Butter, and it's Man I Love Fwogs' last chance with the economy to win this round and bring themselves back into this game. And if they, like, even if they win this round, but lose a lot of economy, that's it for them. They're still losing next round, probably, so they need to play this carefully, I think.
MILF fans, it's time to rise up. It's time to give your energy to this defensive side. This round is absolutely critical for keeping this team alive and sending them to the grand finals in what is the first V1sionaries tournament.
Standing ahead.
The pressure is on. Can they get it done?
They can sure try. Lynn's going to try and keep them out of there. Laurie's going to take a lot of shots onto Ko there, and she's going to have to back all the way up. But Lynn's watching the corner already. Oh no, an immediate headshot from Laurie onto Lynn. And she pushes forward with the showstopper now. Being found out, not going to find anything with the showstopper. Pushes forward here, and Ko's already taken a different position. But they're already taking so much map control on both sides. Clefairy does find one onto KP, and Ko takes down Laurie there in that off position. Now it's down to a 3v3 again, but it's still in the favor of Built Butter as they have that map control. They turn all the way around the corner. Clefairy takes down one. Doesn't know where Diana is, but has the man advantage. Now Diana's going to walk all the way under her feet here. And the shots fire out. Clefairy trying to find it. The position's been compromised. Diana trying to look for anything. Can't quite find the head and has to reload, but doesn't get picked off by Clefairy. Pushes through. Ko's taken down. Flowerful takes down Lynn. They're taking this round back. Ellie manages just about to find Diana there. And now Flowerful has the spike, can plant it, but it's difficult now just with the lockdown. Gonna need to play this one very smart, Man I Love Fwogs, and they are already in a tough position coming into next round because they've lost 3 rifles.
They are making it look expensive. They've got themselves the lockdown to work with, so they're gonna buy a little bit of time. Man I Love Fwogs willing to throw theirs out as well to really shut down any hope of this post plant, but Flowerful is still in a decent position. The util on the bomb as well. They don't check it. Can't get the difference here. They're not going to shoot the swarm. Now the time is absolutely burning down. They've got to be clareful in their own slow. She finds one. Still has an extra molly on the bomb as well. The peek comes through and she finds it. Flowerful, that is a huge clutch and manages to knock out Man I Love Fwogs off of an absolutely insane clutch. And now, almost certainly, this goes the way of Built Butter. I mean, there's no utility here. There's no weaponry here.
It is
so difficult.
Yeah. It is a difficult buy coming into this one. Look, hey, Man I Love Fwogs fans, get on your hoodies, get on your merch, just shout. I want to be able to hear you from over here in the UK. You need to be able to shout that loud. That's how much support they need coming into this one, because they're going to have to hold on to this one with a really, really tough buy. They're going to try and stop them coming into A here, but it's going to be so difficult because they're pushing through with all of their power Built Butter. They run all the way through, and it's one round away from the victory. Lin, with the only player with the assault rifle, is going to sit back, try and get that opening pick. Goes for a spray, doesn't find it. The Hunter's Fury comes through, but doesn't find any picks either. Diana's already taken down Ellie now. Lin pushes through, finds Diana, but Laurie's taken down Juna now. Lin takes a second pick onto Laurie. They have the man advantage, but oh no, there comes KP with the res. Oh, yeah, immediately. No! Doesn't find the pick, and KP's already taken down Lin as well, so it's a 2v4. This is so difficult. The Fairy does now have a better weapon, but pushes through, not finding the pick, not finding the pick at all. KP turns around the corner, looking for the shots, finds them, and that's it. Flowerful takes down Cole on the other side of the site, and Built Butter have taken it 13-6.